Hi, I'm Bill Peeler. I'm the Village of Fonda mayor. I wanted to spend some time with you today to discuss the current situation with our water system. Uh, First, I want to give you a little background. The Village of Fonda Water Department supplies water to some 465 properties and an unknown number of individual users within the incorporated boundaries of Fonda in the town of Mohawk. The water commissioner, who acts on my authority, is responsible for the water system safety and maintenance. Both the commissioner and the operator of our system have advanced water certifications through New York State. As with every operation of the village, the Board of Trustees oversees these operations with fiscal responsibilities and policy needs and operational changes. The primary responsibility of our water operations is to ensure that we have safe drinking water. And we are the first line of defense in notifying users of changes in the water system that can affect the situation. What causes a boil water notice or advisory to be issued? Well, what causes this is an infiltration or potential infiltration of bacteria into our system that's introduced to our system. This is due to many causes, the most prevalent being frost heaves in the ground that causes a water break in a line for an extended period of time, allowing this bacteria to enter. In other cases, it's some other equipment failure. We often will experience with these breaks water decolorization. Several natural minerals can cause water decolorization, and this could be just naturally occurring, or it could be due to some other case where human infiltration caused it. And what do I mean by this? Again, someone digging with an excavator along those lines could break a line and cause an extended period of time for that line to be open. That's when we need to issue a boil water. In addition to that, it will disturb the system and cause a decolorization in your water, sometimes green, sometimes yellow, sometimes brown. In addition to this, we have also experienced people using our water hydrants without authorization or notification to the water commissioner. This abrupt interruption to the water system or usage of the water system on a higher scale will cause decolorization in the system. But what I need to stress with you is the cause of boil water notices are varied. And in almost no circumstances are the origins due to a village employee causing it. The village water workers are actually responsible for reporting unsafe conditions within the system and are literally the messengers to the water users. I want to talk a little bit about the current situation and what occurred. On June 27, 2024, our water operator arrived to our filtration plant and found that the system had shut down overnight. Normally, this would cause an alarm signal to be sent to the water operators and the water commissioner, notifying us that we need to respond. Unbeknownst to us, an outside communication line off our property was cut prior to this situation occurring. Upon notification and investigation of the situation, we discovered our water tank at the water filtration plant was depleted. In addition to this, we had fear that raw water could get into the system, and we found that turbidity existed in the system along with, forgive me, I lost my train of thought there, manganese in the system, increased levels. So the water commissioner did exactly what we need to do and what is provided by the New York State Health Department is he issued a boil water notice. This notice was emailed to all registered users within our email system, and it was also sent through HyperReach by Montgomery County Sheriff's Department and posted to the village official website under public notices. These notices were shared on village and other local agencies' social networks as well. Approximately 1 week later, after this incident, several parts of the system became decolorized due to the issues experienced in the water system. This could not have been predicted, and therefore no notice was given to anyone. When we discovered the water situation was extending beyond a couple days, or a week, I should say, the water commissioner and I began reaching out to various businesses to obtain additional water supplies in bottled water. Additionally, we communicated with our New York State Health Rep and Montgomery County Emergency Management for additional water resources if needed prior to any news media reports. Since the onset of this incident, we have communicated the information needed or requested by our water customers. This is done, again, through our public notices and official channels. I want to take a moment to talk to you because I think it's very important for you to understand how to receive official communication. And I'm going to touch on social networks and other sources of communication for just a minute with you. I bring this up because I want to be clear. Information that has been shared through these mediums does not provide facts. And the people sharing partial or incomplete information are not assisting you. They are confusing the needed communication that you need to receive, the communication you need to receive. Truth in the communication we send you. We have no benefit of sharing anything but accurate information. Every one of our board members, including myself, lives within Fonda, the village of Fonda, and is on the same water system as you are on. In addition to this, we have family members. I have family members, I have my daughters, I have my father, who's 97 years old, that live on the system, as well as our board members. So we have family members, friends, and other loved ones that utilize our water. So if you don't believe it for any other reason that you should trust what we're communicating to you, what we share with you, know we are in the same situation you are in. I have received communication with legitimate concerns about what is in the water. This had been anything under the sun, including E. coli. These rumors by social networks or word of mouth are simply not true. So I will restate the concerns, and the cause of the water boil situation was caused by turbidity and increased manganese in our system. As a final note to this communication, do not trust unofficial sources of information. If you want to know more information, register for emails and visit our public notices webpage. These are the sources that you need to receive critical information. And for critical immediate communication, we utilize HyperReach. And this helps us reach out to people that do not have website access, do not have email access, and the other mediums that are available online. So it's imperative that you please visit our website if you can. If you want to sign up for HyperReach and you don't have website access, contact the Montgomery County Sheriff's Department, 518-853-5500. And they will assist you in getting registered for HyperReach, where it can telephone you by cell phone or send you emails, and also at your home phones. We're asking people, if you're continuing to have decolorization in your water, and if you have concerns about this, we ask you immediately report it to us. Give us the time, date, and what you're observing. If you can take a photograph of it, if you can take a water sample in a clear and clean water bottle, that would be helpful. How you can report this is quite simple. You can email your information, your observation to services@villageoffonda.ny.gov or call 518-853-4335, extension 20, to make these reports. Our water commissioner or one of our water operators may or may not come out to visit you on site by setting an appointment with you, so we can see firsthand what you're experiencing. I want to get on to what our current conditions are. For the immediate future, the boil water continues. We are continuing to disperse bottled water from the village municipal building. We also have reduced the turbidity in our water to safe levels. We are currently working on the balancing of the chlorine levels. We're doing this through pre-testing of random locations throughout the system. You may have already encountered one of our water and street and water people coming to your home to collect a sample and test it. Once we see that we have an acceptable level of chlorine throughout the system, our goal is to do the official testing, final testing, and once we have negative results that in a positive fashion, we will lift the boil water. For those of you that do not know me, I am a part-time mayor, but I am very, very involved in everyday operation of our village. I often hear criticisms that I will not speak to news media and the like. I have my reasons for that. I prefer getting information out directly to you so there's no one trying to define or organize what my thoughts are or what I'm communicating. We are proactive. We have spent $2.25 million on this water filtration system alone. Overall, we've been spending $3.6 million, including water distribution for our drinking water and sanitary collection for sanitary or sewage waters. We have worked diligently. I want to stress that the idea that we don't care is it's mind-boggling to me. I can assure you, everyone, myself, our water commissioner, our operators, have slept very little since this has started, because we want to assure you a long-term solution. In the future, what are we going to do? Next week, I'm holding a sit-down roundtable with water experts inside and outside of the local and state governments to discuss future considerations and solutions. This will be anything and everything that is brought to the table we will consider. We have already discussed secondary or alternative water sources. All things, I want to underline again, all things will be considered with this. So we are working to the future on this. I want you to understand we empathize with everyone's situation, and we are here with you. Please reach out to the village as needed so we are aware and can assist whenever possible. Now, I'm going to ask you to please visit our website, villageoffonda.ny.gov. On the top of the page, you'll see a public notices button. Click on that and read the current updates. I put an update out as of yesterday, and I want you to read those. On there, you will find, I've heard questions about what is actually in our water system. On there, you will actually find a public notice with links to water reports that are supplied to you annually. We mail these water reports to you in your water bill at the end of the year. The most current one is 2023. You will find them, I believe, dated back to 2018. So if you want to know what's in your water system, go to official sources and find out for yourself. Again, villageoffonda.ny.gov. Also, you'll find links on there to register for emails, hyperreach, and all the other communication resources we have available. I want you to know that we are working diligently, And if you want to educate yourself further, visit the New York State Health Department, and we have a link on there as well in the latest notice and several other notices, to the New York State Health Department's drinking water webpage, where you can find tips and information and factual information about water systems and how they operate and what type of precautions are taken. Again, thank you. I will be doing these more often, and I will be updating you as soon as we have changing information.